What's it up, baby? You already know this is the big boss, our boss dog K-Po. Through the door, here to talk this boxing. So peep this. I'm breaking this down into different videos, right? Because, you know, we re-listening to the interview with Terence Crawford and Brian Custer. You know what I'm saying? Your boy on route to the gym. You know what I mean? I just washed my slab, so, you know, my car's shining. You know, I praise the Lord today. You know, it's going to be a good day. So, and shout out to everybody, man. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. But like I said, Terence Crawford admitted that in one portion of the video, you know, Brian Custer, you know, was interviewing. It's at the beginning. You know, he was asking, like, what happened with the fight. You know, he went into details about, you know, how he's been in contact with Black Prime. You know, they basically told him, like, hey, you know, if things don't work out between you and Spence, you know, we would like for you to come fight on our platform and things of that nature, right? So he been in contact with them, right? Then, and shout out to Brian Custer, man. He asked great questions. And then he went into, well, once I knew that we wasn't fighting in November and they was gonna push it to next year, I made the decision to basically, you know, go fight with Black Prime because I wanted to get a fight in this year. This is stuff I'm talking about. This nigga just openly said he ducked L. Spence. Openly. These are the things that I'm talking about, bro. I don't hear no... It's looking bad, bro. It's looking real bad, man, because he just sat there and just said, you know, I wanted to get a fight in this year, right? He said, I wanted to get a fight in, and once we wasn't going to fight in November, then I knew, you know, I'm going to go ahead and go Black Prime because I wanted to get a fight in. The problem I have with that is he made it seem like it was our PBC when it was Bud who was dragging his feet. You know what I'm saying? Bud was dragging his feet. Because y'all remember the reports came out that, hey, you know, Crawford and his team, you know, we ain't heard from them. Since we sent them the contract, we ain't heard from them in like 2-3 weeks. We're concerned. And then boom, Crawford talking about fighting David Evanesian. So he openly, I mean, I feel like this is the honest he's been. You know what I'm saying? Out of all his videos, the interviews, that he's made, this is the most honest he's been. He sat there and said, hey, man, you know, I wanted to get a fight in. And look, if he would have told people, this is the problem I have with the situation. I don't have a problem with him wanting to get a fight in. You should have just said that to PBC, to Arrow. You know what I'm saying? You mention that to them, it won't look bad. You don't got to do all this damage control, you know, for your career, bro. You don't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. If you would have just said that, if you would have been transparent, that's the word. If you would have been transparent and been like, man, look, I just want to get another fight in, bro. You know, and told them that, boom. They could have did a situation like how Tank is doing with Ryan Garcia. You know, Tank fighting first, and then he gonna fight Ryan. You know, I don't know if Ryan got a fight set up. You know what I'm saying? He probably do. You know, but I'm just saying, like, that's what it is. G, like, be transparent. Just let them know, and, you know, everything will be good. You wouldn't have to do all this damage control and pointing the finger and all this other stuff. Like, you wouldn't have to do none of that because it would have been up front. You know, like, hey, man, I just want to get another fight in, bro. If we not going to fight this year, let me just get another fight in. You should set that from the jump. Hey, if these negotiations take longer than expected, hey, and if there's a chance y'all going to push this fight to next year, we still could sign a contract to fight, you know, for whatever date, if it's next year. But let me get my fight in first. You know what I'm saying? Let me, if that's what you was concerned with, you should have just been upfront. You know what I'm saying? That's being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, look, man, if this is gonna be a long process, like, you know what I'm saying? We could still negotiate and whatnot. You know, if this is gonna go past this year, if we're not gonna fight till next year, let's sign the contract to fight next year. But I'm gonna have a fight first, you know, this year. And that way they know, okay, if we can't make a fight this year, then we know we can make the fight at the top of next year. Boom. That way they can really work on getting this fight done, the advertising for the fight, finding a good venue, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when you blindside them and just, I'm going to Black Prime. No, bro, that's not the way to go. Now you're doing this damage control and trying to, you know, fix your name and all this other stuff because you ducked this nigga Errol Spence. But like I said, I'm dropping segments. You know, I'm listening to this interview right quick, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep dropping content based off this interview. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.